us to this thing. Your father and I feel we should be spending more quality time as families.
Where are you going?
Roller derby.
Oh, midget wrestling all sold out?
Now, I want to see that attic spick and span when we get back, mister.
Couldn't I be grounded some other time? I want to see the roller derby, too.
Well, you should have thought of that before you dressed the Huffnagel's Chihuahua in Heather's underwear.
Hey, it was Spot's idea.
Let's go.
Yeah, Dad doesn't want to miss the first body pileup.
Hello, Wesley.
I'm not hungry.
All the better.
Don't leave Mr. Belvedere. It's spooky up here in the attic.
Then stay away from the mirror. Oh, don't worry, your parents will be home soon.
Couldn't you help me out with some of this stuff?
Not the chance. I am off to see the Barber of Seville. La, 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 la. Ah, la, 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 la. Hi. Figaro here, Figaro, 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 Figaro. I thought your father was supposed to fix this doorknob. Now what are we going to do?
Want another cookie?
Windows, no door, no skylight.
And I ran out of grenades so we can't blow our way out.
Tragedy.
Boy, you must really like that opera.
I meant being stuck here with you.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, look. The suitcase you were carrying the day you first came here.
Is this the Owens residence?
Uh-huh.
And I take it you're one of them?
Uh-huh.
Is there someone here who speaks English?
Can I help you?
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Belvedere. Are you Mrs. Owens?
Uh-huh. Pardon me, Mr.
That's Belvedere. Lynn Belvedere.
Lynn? That's a girl's name.
Wesley. A difficult birth, I take it.
What do you mean? I'm just like any other normal kid.
Oh, really? Wesley?
Hallelujah, Mr. Belvedere. I've seen the light. Yes, sir. No more TV for me. I'm going right upstairs and get myself ready for school. I just hope the voices don't start. In the tub, I was watching the big game when the TV set fell in, and it shorted out my brain.
What exactly is it, Wes? It looks a little grisly.
It's my history of punishment in colonial America.
I kind of wondered why that lady was on fire.
Hey, what's going on with you two?
Nothing. I just picked up a pile of leaves and asked if Heather wanted to jump in them. He raked it over a mud hole on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. It was just a happy coincidence.
Where is he?
Hiding. Oh, you little monster. There wasn't any challenge, I think that went rather well.
Wesley, I hope you have a way of putting this chicken back together.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Wesley, there's a bird bath in my crumb cake.
I didn't do it.
It seems that I've heard that before.
Why do you always pick on me?
Well, in your defense, I must say that dementia seems to run in the family.
Guess what?
thanks. I'm going to be late for school. Oh, listen, what do you think of the earrings? Too much?
I'm coming.
It happens every time. We get to the mall, I turn my back for 1 second, and they disappear.
Does this bag go with this dress? For you, little creep.
Hey, swing your lady just like Cupid. Swing her again. Don't you look stupid.
You shouldn't have to tell me to tell you this, but I found out today that I'm pregnant.
What?
And I decided to become a rabbi. What was you making?
Chocolate chip cookies. Would you like one?
Okay. I already got something.
That was pretty great, huh, kid? Don't see many cartoons from Albania. What did you think, Dumpster Dog? Well, they're real good, Hobo Joe. I'm going back down now and eat some more garbage. See you, Dumpster Dog. Remember, kids, you shouldn't eat garbage. But if you do, don't forget to brush.
I think you left someone out.
I beg your pardon?
You can be as weird as the rest of us.
Not likely.
Oh, no? You said so yourself.
From time to time, we buckle under the pressure of our ingrained formality and go a little bonkers. Down came the rain and washed the spider. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider got the house again.
Problem, officer? I found him over on Maple piling up a bunch of garbage cans.
I was recreating Stonehenge.
Yes, well, I suppose after 5 years.
The Owens there, this is bound to rub off.
I think it's the other way around.
Oh, look, a vintage Silco.
Dad calls it the Belvedere radio.
Why?
Because it's big and old and gives off a lot of static.
Well, anything's better than listening to the sound of your voice.
The drama continues at the downtown sports center, where a deranged roller derby fan is holding the entire arena hostage.
Hey, let's let everyone win.
The police report that negotiations are currently at a stalemate and may be for some time.
This is awful.
Yeah. Why do I miss out on all the fun?
At Goodness Me Natural Food Market,
Just in the roller derby crisis, the crowd is still being held hostage.
I know how they feel.
I bet Dad's been waiting for his chance to jump the guy and set everyone free.
Either that or he's in line for a chili dog.
How come you and Dad are always
sitting on each other's face?
Well, perhaps we got off on the wrong foot.
I'm home. Hey, where's my high big boy, Kip?
I haven't even been hired yet. But eventually he welcomed me with open arms.
So you want to stay or what?
However, he still had a little trouble getting used to me.
I hate you.
But I must admit, your father and I have had our moments.
Just don't try to borrow my lipstick. Don't you ever clean down here?
I tried to run into something different. Hello, Daddy.
This is Mr. Belvedere, an authentic English butler. Do a little spin for the folks, Steve. He's got manners, he's got style, he's got a snotty attitude. He'll make your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, clean your house, and solve all your personal problems. Can I have a bid?
You should mention I worked for the royal family.
Did you hear that, folks? He worked for the royal family. $3.
Mr. Belvedere,
Morning, Mrs. Irwin.
what's going on?
We spent the night together.
A sort of experiment in terror. I'm just going outside to chop some more firewood.
Oh, that's a great idea, big guy. Maybe I can give you a hand, so to speak.
Well, after you.
Oh, after you.
Why did you say we grew rather fond of each other?
You know. Hey, Belvedere. Mind if I ask you something sort of personal?
Yes, but go ahead anyway.
You think I'm a jerk?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
I don't think you're a jerk. In fact, I almost sort of like you a lot.
Thank you, Georgie.
And listen, just because I say I like you, doesn't mean you have to say you like me.
All right.
Hey, come on.
All right, George. I like you, too.
How much?
A bushel and a peck. Luckily, your mother arrived in time to save your father any further embarrassment. Wednesday, have I been talking to myself all this time?
Uh-huh. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, you want to play gin?
Certainly not. You know I swore off that game after I taught you how to play. Now, Mr. Belvedere wants that card, so he can take it and put this one down. Now, can you use that card in your hand?
I think so. Gin. Gin. Gin.
I don't know where the little prince got his ungodly facility for card playing, but it's driving me crazy.
Look, don't feel bad. He used to cream me every time at Crazy 8. The only way I'd ever win was to cheat.
Well, that just shows the difference between you and me. Gin.
Really? Boy, that's 6 hands in a row.
Yeah, but who's counting? I cheated.
Oh, I knew that.
What?
The only way anyone ever beats me at cards is by cheating. I knew you were cheating the first time you won.
And you let me do it anyway? And let me agonize over it?
Sure, I knew you'd admit it eventually. I even knew you'd probably do something nice to make up for it. I usually know everything people are going to do.
Did you know I was going to do this? Obviously, I was far too good a teacher.
Oh, yeah? What about the time you tried to teach me semaphore when you didn't know enough to flag down an ice cream truck?
Double R-I.
Oh, come on, Mr. Belvedere, quit goofing off. It might be boring for you, but that's just because you know it already.
Oh, yes, I'm trying. I forget sometimes.
Nah, Miles, that's not how you do permission to come aboard. Not? No, Mr. Belvedere showed me. It's like this. You mean Wesley's out there learning a bunch of junk and it doesn't even mean anything?
Yes.
And when he goes for his badge, he's probably going to be humiliated in front of all of his friends?
I'm afraid so.
I love it. Teacher said it wasn't semaphore we were doing, it was more like the hula.
I apologize for that. I even went out and bought you an ice cream cone.
Which you ate right in front of me.
It was good.
Who was torturing me? What's the right for?
In case you give me any trouble.
What's in it?
A few herbs, some wild roots, and some earthworms for protein. But don't let it get cold, they get rubbery. Come on, I'll help you get that shaving cream off. It only seems fair, after the insults you've eaten from me.
Maybe I'd like one.
Who are you?
I'm Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, good, then I can leave. Why, Wesley, what a surprise.
Rolling bridges falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down 'cause I stepped on it.
Not to mention the time you had me deported. Mrs. Owens, Wesley cheated on his history test.
Hey, I thought we had an understanding. I tell you about the bad stuff I do and you keep it to yourself.
Wesley, I am your housekeeper, not your priest.
With a cranky old geezer will do anything to stop a kid from getting a dog.
Wesley? Don't you test me, you mangy little mongrel.
Department of Immigration? I got a big one for you. I'm such a pain in the butt. Why do you put up with me at all?
It's obvious. Because... Let me think about that.
I'd rather have you than any smelly old dog.
Wesley, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Now get back to bed, you snuffy little twerp. If you prefer, I'll refrain from calling you any more names.
No, it's okay. It's kind of fun when two people really like each other.
Right. Well, let's get back to sleep.
Okay. Good night, you big blimp.
Sleep well, you sneaky little reptile.
I told you this some other time. Probably laugh and make fun of me. But you're my best friend. I know you don't believe it because I act like such a creep. But I don't know what I'd do without you. I'm scared, Mr. Belvedere. I'm so sorry. Please come back. I love you.
I love you too, you little viper.
Ready to siesta?
Promised a place on the team. The Owens family returned home safely around 3 a.m. and finally released us. They would have arrived earlier, but George wanted to stop at the IHOP for blueberry pancakes. As for my ordeal in the attic with Wesley, it amazes me that I've been here long enough to have so many memories. Some of them even pleasant. Let the good times roll.
Morowitz's song.
Again, Wesley, again. Tempo, Wesley, tempo. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Do that. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Not like that, you little communist. With your instrument.
Sorry, I'm doing the best I can. It's just hard to push this thing together.
If you had practiced more, you'd know how to do it. Now, let's try it again from the beginning. And remember, this is the beer barrel polka, not some funeral dirge.
Okay.
Try to feel the spirit of the music. Imagine you're in Bavaria, in a beautiful little village. All the people are gay.
They're gay?
They're happy.
Why?
Because they just had a bountiful harvest of cabbage and potatoes, and now they like to drink and dance.
Why?
Because somebody wrote this stupid song. Now do it.
Okay, okay.
Something the matter, Belvedere?
Oh, no, nothing at all, George. Good. Anyway, there's fresh coffee here. And if I'm needed for anything, I'll be down in the basement.
Oh, sure. Take the coward's way out.
I was going down there anyway.
You had to do what?
I don't know. But if you're going to yell at me, yell louder. I can still hear him.
Hey, this is all your fault.
My fault? I encouraged him to take up music, not the accordion. That was your idea.
Hey, I took him to a ball game. How was I supposed to know Dick Contino was going to play the national anthem?
Hey, I think there's a storm coming. The Huffnagel's dog is yelping and running around in circles. Oh, it's Wednesday.
Hey, don't make fun of your brother.
Well, how long is he going to be doing that? I got to study.
His lessons only last an hour.
And it's already been 7 whole minutes.
F sharp, Wesley, F sharp.
Close.
Keep making with this monkey business and don't practice correctly. You're wasting your time and mine.
Sorry, Mr. Zabriskie.
Don't be sorry. Be good. All right. One more time, beer barrel polka. This time, we'll take it a little slower, all right? Ready? And. Better, much better.
How's that, Mr. Zabriskie? Too slow? Mr. Zabriskie? Mr. Zabriskie?
Lesson over already?
Yeah, I guess so.
Belvedere!
CPR was administered by the housekeeper. We took over upon arrival with no success.
It isn't polite to stare.
Come on, don't do that.
Sorry, George. The paramedic said we did everything we could.
We? You did everything. I just stood doing nothing.
Oh, that's not true. You offered him a cigarette.
That's all I could think of.
Mr. Owens, if you'll sign this release, we'll be on our way.
Oh, sure. Thanks. So you tip these guys or what?
I don't think so.
I knew that.
Relax, George.
Relax. Mr. Music just croaks in my living room, and I'm supposed to have a party? Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. See you next time.
Have a nice day. Well, that certainly broke up the day.
So is Wes still upstairs?
Yes, I left him with Kevin.
Knowing you, I'll bet you already broke the news about Zabriskie kicking the bucket.
No,
Well, why not?
because I thought you'd want to tell him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. It's just death. It's a big thing. And I got to be careful I do it right.
Perhaps the direct approach is the best. Like when you fire me.
No, that never works. You got to sugarcoat it a little. Like I did when Mr. Slowpoke died.
Who?
Mr. Slowpoke, his turtle. I mean, I just didn't go up and say, hey, Wes, I ran over your little pal with the lawnmower. First, I sat him down, had some ice cream and cookies, and we joked around a little. Then I told him.
Hey, Dad. Is it okay?
Yeah, sure. Come on, guys. Calm down.
Where's Mr. Zabriskie?
Hey, champ, what say we head to the kitchen, have some ice cream and chocolate chip cookies, huh?
Dead, huh?
Yeah, he is.
How come he died?
Well, he was no spring chicken. I guess the old squeeze box kind of gave out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thanks. I'm in heaven.
You're not the only one.
I got high heels. They're just for the one dance. I need him because of Wayne. He's my date. He's 6'4". They're not sure when he's going to stop growing, but right now, he is real cute. My accordion teacher died.
Mr. Zabriskie?
Yeah, the squeeze box gave out.
Heart attack, Mrs. Owens.
Oh, when did it happen?
Right in the middle of the beer barrel polka.
It happened during his lesson?
Yep, right there.
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not really.
Well, we're right here, pal, just in case you change your mind.
Thanks. I think I just want to go to my room now, okay?
Yeah, good idea. You go up and rest, and later on, we'll go ice cream and turtle shopping. God, I'm bad at this.
Come on, will ya? I got stuff to do.
Just say what you're supposed to say.
Heather, your date's here.
Just a minute. Oh, hi, Wayne.
Hi.
Heaven.
Hi.
Gee, Wayne, I hope you haven't been waiting too long. You are a little early, but that's okay. It'll give us more time to dance.
Great.
Well, come on, Kevin, dance with me.
Huh?
Well, they're going to be playing a lot of slow stuff, and I need to practice in these things.
I don't know. You never...
Come on, Kevin. Mom made you take all those lessons. Won't you help me, please?
All right. And just follow me, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 ya 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 ya. Got a little carried away.
Sure.
Ya 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 ya.
Here we go, champ. One Matterhorn special. How about a refill on the old chocolate milk?
No, thanks. You have a vegetable or something.
Just finish your cake first, and then we'll see.
Hey, Wes, what say we go outside and play a little catch?
Oh.
Okay, let's do something else. Let's bother Belvedere. We'll give him a hot foot.
I heard that.
I just want to go to my room, okay?
Sure, pal. Whatever you say.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Mrs. Owens.
Where's Wes?
Upstairs.
He say anything more about Mr. Zabriskie?
He couldn't. His mouth was full.
I'm just trying to make him feel better.
Well, I picked up some books from the library that might help.
Oh, great. Why the cat won't come back?
See, the thing is, Wesley knows that Mr. Zabriskie died, but I'm not sure he understands what that means. Now, this book says you've got to deal with it flat out.
Once upon a time, little Johnny Smith had a cat named Whiskers. Whiskers was a fun cat. Whiskers loved his ball of string. One day, Whiskers followed his string into a busy street.
Here comes the flat part.
George.
Now, Mrs. Owens, I think that Wesley might be a little bit too old for this.
Yeah, well, then how about this one? It says that it's important that children understand that while death is a very sad thing, it's just a normal and inevitable part of life.
Sexual dilemmas. Roadmap for the 80s?
That's for us.
Happy motoring.
Mr. Belvedere, how do I look?
Like a bad insurance risk.
I'm getting better. I love these shoes. They make me feel so sophisticated. Hey, is that my gooey chewy bar? Dad said I could have it. Yeah, well, it's mine. I bought it for me. Just leave me alone. Wesley, hand it over. No. Hey, just because something happens to your teacher doesn't mean you get to have everything. Ow!
Oh, Heather, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I promise.
Wesley, what are you talking about?
I made her fall.
What?
I wish something bad would happen to Heather. Just like I wish something bad would happen to Mr. Zabriskie. Except he died. I think this is yours.
Wesley, don't be ridiculous. You didn't kill Mr. Zabriskie.
Just kept yelling and yelling at me, making me play that stupid beer belly polka over and over. And I just looked at him and thought, I wish you were dead. And then he was.
Wesley, whatever you thought had nothing to do with it. It was simply coincidence.
No, it wasn't.
Now, I know you're upset because he died in your house right in front of you, but it was not your fault.
This isn't the first time.
Oh?
I remember this kid at school that kept picking on me, and I wish something would happen to him, and he fell off the monkey bars and broke his arm.
Wesley.
And then I had this teacher that kept calling on me, and I wish something would happen to her, and she got pregnant.
Wesley, I'm certain you had nothing to do with that.
I got the power.
Wesley, we're in Beaver Falls, not the Twilight Zone. You're obviously distraught, and I think you should talk to your parents.
Don't tell Mom and Dad.
Why not?
Because then they'll get all upset and start yelling at me. And you know what happens to people that yell at me. I'm scared something will happen to them.
Fine. I won't say a word for now. Anyway, I'm tired of all this chit-chat. Go and clean your room.
I already cleaned it.
The ceiling? And when you're finished with that, you can vacuum the stairs and go weed my garden.
Hey, you're just trying to make me mad on purpose.
Well, we are getting smart, you snotty little dish rag.
You can't call me that.
I can call you anything I choose, and what's more, we're having liver and onions for dinner, so there.
Oh, yeah?
Wesley, you seem to be rather angry with me, and I appear to be all right.
Yeah, I guess so.
In fact, I feel wonderful. Excuse me.
Whoa! Watch where you're going there, Butterfingers.
Sorry.
You okay, Mr. Belvedere?
I'm perfectly fine. No harm done.
Honey, I think we should talk about what happened.
Just now?
No, about Mr. Zabriskie. We just want to make sure you understand everything.
I understand.
Honey, when I was just about your age, my grandma Pearl died. When I would go into her kitchen and she wasn't there, I'd get very sad. Do you know what made me feel better? Just remembering her when she was alive. Remembering the cookies she baked and the smell of her apron and all the good times we had together.
I didn't have any good times with Mr. Zabriskie. Oh. He smelled a little.
Here we go.
What are you doing?
Just cleaning the table.
Oh.
Helping you out, big guy.
Uh-huh. What do you want from me, George? Bone marrow?
I just want to help with the dishes.
Thank you.
So, Wes say anything to you?
Oh, he's always saying things to me.
I mean about Zabriskie. There's something wrong. I know it.
I wish I could help you out.
George, I just got off the phone with Mr. Zabriskie's sister. They're having a thing for him tomorrow, and she wants Wesley to come.
What kind of thing? Picnic?
No, George.
It's the F word, isn't it?
A funeral. Yes, George.
Yeah, with the creepy music and the old ladies crying and all the people saying, oh, doesn't he look natural? Hey, the kids had enough.
Which kid?
They want Wes and some of the other students to play a little something in honor of Mr. Zabriskie. It'll be nice.
Actually, a funeral can help people deal with their loss and help people resolve their feelings, whatever they may be.
All right. All right. If it's okay with Wes, it's okay with me.
I'll go talk to him.
I wash you dry.
You okay, honey?
My tie's too tight.
You and your friends ready for your big number?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, we'll break a leg.
Whose?
All right, everybody. We're almost there.
Hey, I'm okay. I'm just a little overheated.
Heather, ready to solo?
I think so. I can walk! I can walk!
I'm George Owens.
Oh, Wesley's father. I am Rose, Peter's sister.
Peter who?
Zabriskie.
Oh! I see the resemblance. Not now. Before.
Yes. Oh, and we're all so sorry it had to happen in front of young Wesley.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that reminds me. Here's $10.
Well, thank you. Is this for a better seat?
Oh, no. That was for Wes's last lesson. I didn't get a chance to pay for it. And of course, the lesson only lasted 10 minutes. But, what the hell? It's severance pay.
Our condolences, madam.
Hi, everybody. My name is Earl Matthias, and I'm very proud to say that I was Mr. Peter Zabriskie's first student. But please, we are not here to honor me. Peter William Zabriskie was born May 1918 in a small cottage in Gdansk, Poland. A cottage filled with music. Peter had 11 brothers and sisters, and every one of them played an instrument, the accordion. In 1924, for reasons that are not entirely clear, the Zabriskie family was forced to flee Poland.
Gee, I wonder why.
Following their expulsion from Canada, the Zabriskies and their accordions found a safe harbor in Pittsburgh, where young Peter could nurture his talent in a climate free from bigotry and fear. But seriously, seated before you, you see Peter Zabriskie's greatest legacy, his students. And as his first student, I am very proud to introduce his last. Wesley?
Hi, I'm Wesley Owens, and we're all going to play Mr. Zabriskie's favorite song. I mean, it must have been because he made me practice it so much. I used to think he was just a mean old man, but now I realize he was just trying to be a good teacher. And I'm sorry he died.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I killed him.
Huh? Belvedere, you know something about this?
In a minute. I like this part.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Wes.
Hi.
Everybody liked your song.
Yeah, your mom and I almost got up and danced. And that was a real nice thing you said about Mr. Zabriskie. Except the part about killing him. That kind of threw us for a loop.
Mr. Belvedere told us everything.
That's okay.
Look, you didn't do anything to old Pete. You're probably feeling a little bad because you didn't practice. And you were a little hard on the guy. And you played terrible.
Thanks.
But you didn't kill him.
Sure. Honey, what you're thinking isn't that unusual. Lots of kids feel the way you do, that when someone dies, it's their fault.
It was.
Wesley, honey, you cannot make someone die by wishing it.
That's for sure. I mean, if you could, he would have been dead 30 years ago.
I mean, when you were a kid and taking lessons, you wished the same thing about Mr. Zabriskie?
What accordion player in Pittsburgh didn't?
Don't stop squeezing.
See, honey?
See, you're not such a bad kid after all.
I guess not.
You ready to go home now?
In a minute, I gotta put my accordion away.
Okay, pal. You take your time. Your mom and I will be outside.
Everything all right?
Yep, I think I'm glad I came. I mean, I played the best I've ever played, and that probably made Mr. Zabriskie happy, at least a little.
Oh, I'm sure it did. Shall we?
In a second.
Saying goodbye?
No, I wished him alive.
Doesn't work that way, does it?
Nope. Think we can stop for ice cream on the way home?
Fortunately, Wesley's first confrontation with human mortality has proven to be a healthy and enlightening experience. How ironic that what I feared might be a continuing ordeal for young Wesley has instead become one for the rest of us. I don't know exactly who Van Halen is, but bless them.
Hey, Dad, is that the mail?
Yeah, kitten.
Anything for me?
Phone bill.
I meant something romantic.
Gas bill. What's the matter, honey?
Well, it's almost Valentine's Day, and I haven't even gotten one yet.
Did you send any out?
Only 200.
Oh. Hey, wait a minute. Here's something for a Miss Heather Owens, and it has the drawing of a heart on it.
Ooh. Roses are red, your smile is gleaming. It's time to come in for a checkup and cleaning. It's from Dr. Finkelstein, my dentist.
Gee, I didn't even think he liked you.
I'm back.
Well, Kevin, are you a rock star yet?
No, I'm not a rock star yet.
Sorry. I take it the auditions didn't go too well.
I played my drums for 3 different bands. And the first 2 just flat out told me I wasn't good enough.
And the third?
They wanted me to bite the head off a gerbil. But I wouldn't.
Well, at least you didn't spoil your dinner.
Hey, Jeb, how's school today?
Lousy.
What happened?
I got kicked out of class.
All right, what happened this time?
Here, he gave me a note.
George.
How much do we owe?
George, they're putting him in an advanced class.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it says, Wesley's test scores and academic ability indicate that he would benefit from a more challenging curriculum. They're putting him in a special program.
Hey, Jeb, that's great.
No, it's not. I mean, with Mrs. Garsola can goof off all I want and still do good.
We're very proud of you, and we know you're going to do even better.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, Einstein, why don't you go on out in the kitchen and celebrate with a big glass of chocolate milk, huh?
You know, this is all your fault.
Oh, really?
You're always telling me I have to live up to my potential and apply myself, and I did, and look where it got me.
Oh, dear. If we're not careful, you may actually end up being an asset to society.
Not if I can help it. Oh, I'm coming. Wesley.
Who was that at the door, kitten?
I don't know, but he left this.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Dad, listen. Heather, you hold the key to my heart. Be my Valentine forever. I love you.
Who's that one from, your dermatologist?
No. Well, I don't know who it's from. He didn't sign it.
Oh, looks like my little girl's got a secret admirer.
Ooh, I gotta go call Angela. Bye, Dad.
Bye.
But, Mr. Belvedere, the teacher said I could do anything I wanted with it. Just use my own best judgment.
He only said that because he doesn't know you yet. He abused the very first privilege they gave him.
Oh. See, every day we get 30 minutes of unstructured activity where we're free to pursue our own interests.
He went bowling.
Well, aside from that, how was it? Did you make any new friends?
Yeah, sort of. They divided us up into project groups, and mine's coming over tonight to study.
Oh, well, that's nice. Maybe Mr. Belvedere will make some nice cookies and hot cocoa for everybody.
Mom, these kids are sophisticated. They don't go in for that sort of junk.
Oh, in that case, I'll go out later for the brandy and cigars.
Great.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Okay. See you later. Bye. All right. Hey, Dad, guess what? I finally did it.
Did what?
I finally got into a band. I sent them my picture and a demo tape, and they must have really liked it, because I'm hired. Oh, hey, are you guys planning on using the house tonight?
No, Kevin. Tonight's the night your mother and I usually go sit in the gutter.
What's going on, honey?
Ringo here just joined some rock group.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Are they nice boys?
Well, I haven't actually met them, but they sounded okay on the phone, and they've been together a long time.
What do they call themselves?
The Young Savages.
The Young Savages.
Sounds like a bunch of guys with zippers in their noses.
Honey, we're very happy that you joined the band. But just remember, as long as these young men are in the house, you're responsible.
Oh, I know.
And I don't want to see any booze or drugs or smashing guitars
Come
against
on,
furniture.
Dad, you haven't even met him yet.
I know. It's just I've heard what these heavy metal guys are like.
Standing on the corner, watching all the girls go. Standing on the corner, giving all the girls the eye. Brother, you don't know.
These are the Young Savages?
Yeah, that's Herb Savage and his brothers Bud and Ernie. Stan Young.
The girls watching all the girls.
Oh, the Young Savages. I get it.
Pretty good, huh?
Dad, that's not music. That's noise.
Standing on the corner, giving all the girls the eye. Brother, you don't know a better occupation. Matter of fact.
Tsuro, did you eat all these marshmallows? You're going to have a tummy ache.
I didn't eat him, Mr. Belvedere. I used him to construct the DNA molecule.
Don't play with your food.
Well, I guess we're gonna get back to that algebra problem. I already finished it. You did? Sure. All you gotta do is multiply each side by 1/x, see? You know, Wesley, I've never seen anyone as good at math as you are, and I've been around. Yo, this comes easy for me. Do you think you could help me find the variable in my equation? Gee, I don't know, Beth. You learn more when you do it yourself. But it's more fun when you do it together.
Oops, there goes another rubber tree. Oops, there goes another rubber tree. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Kerplop.
Woo! We were really cooking there, eh, Kev?
Yeah.
Something the matter, bud?
I thought I was supposed to do the kerplop this time.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
You always forget.
Okay, let's take it one more time from the top.
And Kev, let's watch the tempo, okay?
Yeah, I was just trying to move things along. Well, Kevin, this is music, not a race.
1. Just what makes that little ant think he can move that rubber tree plant? Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant 'cause he's got high hopes. He's got high...
Anyway, this is my room. Nice. Where's all your toys and dolls and stuff? I give them all away to my sister. She's 17, but really immature. Hey, don't get me started on siblings. I've got a new art book. Would you like to see it? Sure. That's a neat picture. It's Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. Oh, yeah? He once loved a woman so much that he cut off his ear and sent it to her. Couldn't you afford a candy ground? Oh, so you're so refreshingly naive. Yeah, well, I just found out I was smart a couple of days ago. Would you like a root beer? Yeah, sure. Isn't the music romantic? Look, we'd better go downstairs and wait for the other guys. Oh, I forgot to tell you. They're not coming. They aren't. My mom's away at her yoga class. It's just you and me. There are people who know I've come here. Wesley. I'll see you later, Wesley.
Wesley, you're going to be late for school. Wesley.
I'm not going today. I'm sick.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm all achy and sniffly, and I have a temperature, too.
Well, let's see. 115.
It's gone down a little.
Wesley, what are you up to?
Nothing. I mean, I just don't want to go to school.
Why? What have you done? And can they prove it?
It's not me, it's Beth.
Who?
She got me in her bedroom, and then she gave me root beer, and then she started playing mushy music, and then she tried to take advantage of me.
Hey, Wes, man, you better hop to it. You're going to be late for school.
I'm not going.
Why, what's wrong, honey?
Well, it seems that Wesley's having a little trouble with one of his classmates.
What's the problem, pal?
She's too advanced for me. I can't keep up.
Well, honey, you're just going to have to apply yourself.
Yeah, she'd like that.
Wesley, look who's here.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. Mr. Owens. Hi, Wesley. Cover me, Dad. You left your biology book over at my house. Yeah, well, I was in a hurry. I brought you something else, too. Wesley, will you please be my Valentine?
Aw.
Don't aw her. She's an animal. I'd also be honored if Wesley would be my escort at the Valentine's Day dance tomorrow at school.
Hey, buddy, you never told us about any dance.
What's the difference? I'm not going. I mean, I can't, because I got to stay here and help Mr. Belvedere clean the garbage cans.
That's all right, Wesley. You can do that today.
Beth, Wesley will be happy to be your escort tomorrow, won't you, honey?
Okay. I'll go. I won't dance. I'm sure we can find something else to do.
What you making, margaritas? No, but soon.
Up with pimples, still at it, huh?
It's not coming from the basement.
No, I moved them out to the garage. By tomorrow, I hope to have them out on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Mr. Belvedere, this is Wesley's little suit for the dance tomorrow. Could you please drop it off at the cleaners?
Certainly. I suppose all the ones on your way to school are closed. I'm sorry, Mrs. Owens. It must be the music.
Come on, Marcia.
Look, this time he sent me candy and flowers.
Ooh.
Must be one heck of a guy.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, not knowing is making me nuts.
Me too. I wonder if these are liquid centers or assorted. Ah, shut up. Owens residence. Just one moment. Wesley, the telephone for you. It's Beth.
Tell her I donated my body to science and she can't have it.
Wesley.
Hello? This is he. Yeah, I'm still going. What do you mean you can't wait to get me alone? What for? I don't even know what that means.
Would you like a dictionary?
What am I gonna do? I can't go to that dance.
Wesley, I don't think this Beth is quite as sophisticated as you think she is.
Yeah?
Perhaps you should call her bluff. Be as brazen as she is. She'll turn tail and run, believe me.
Okay, Mr. Belvedere. I'm gonna trust you on this one.
Kevin, shouldn't you be out there with the other savages?
They want me to yodel.
So it's come to that.
I didn't want much. I just wanted to be in a real rock band. You know, play a few parties, have a few groupies. Is that too much to ask?
It's all I've ever wanted.
Look, I've been in this stupid band for 2 weeks already, and I haven't done anything. I mean, it's kind of hard to rock out to Home on the Range.
Hey, come on, Kev. We're practicing How Much Is That Doggy in the window.
What do you need me for?
Somebody's got to bark.
That's it. I quit.
Oh, no, Kevin, you've got to start somewhere. Besides, perhaps when you've got a gig or two under your belt, you'll start having a lot more fun.
Are you kidding? Who's gonna hire a band like us?
How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window?
Why do I have to be here?
Mother, your brother's band is playing.
So the whole family has to suffer?
That's about it.
But what if my secret Valentine calls? I mean, I was sure he was going to come up to me at school today, but nobody did. And Valentine's Day is going to be over in a few hours.
Come on, Heather, cheer up. Maybe Mr. Exon will show up here tonight.
Yeah, sure, Dad. May I have this dance, please?
You never know.
Well, Mrs. Owens, Mr. Owens.
Hi, Beth.
Haven't seen Wesley. He's still coming, I hope.
Yeah, he'll be here in a few minutes. Mr. Belvedere's bringing him.
He's lucky to have two such charming parents.
Thank you, Beth.
And I can see where he gets his good looks and rugged manliness. Well, ciao.
Nice kid.
I do hope that doggy's for sale.
Good evening, Mother. Good evening, Father.
Hi, honey.
Hey, check out Bo Brummel here. Got your yacht parked outside?
Terribly amusing.
Quite.
Yeah, so excuse me, I feel like mingling.
Don't worry, it's only temporary.
These things are such a bore, don't you think? Honestly, I've been looking for you. As have I you. I believe they're playing our song. That's real interesting, Mitsuru. Tell me more about nuclear throwaways.
I'm sorry. Mind if I cut in?
Sure. Thanks, Dad.
Hey, kitten.
May I say that you look very handsome tonight? Sure. Go ahead. Wesley, what's happened to you? You seem so different. I hope I don't frighten you. Oh, no. Well, good, because I was thinking maybe after the dance we could slip away in the treehouse. All by ourselves? sure. It's got a wonderful view. On a clear night, you can see the Toys R Us. So what do you say to that?
I say, let's go. Mr. Belvedere.
Sorry. Looks like your brother's doing okay.
I'm glad somebody is.
Hey, come on, honey.
I'm never gonna find him.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe your mystery man is just waiting for the right moment. You know, like when you're both out on the dance floor and he's holding you in his arms. Like now.
Huh?
You hold the key to my heart. Be my Valentine forever.
You mean you're the one that sent me the card and the candy and the beautiful poem?
Your old pal.
What's the worst thing anybody's ever done to me in my entire life?
Having fun?
Thanks, kids. Thanks. And here's one you grown-ups might remember. It goes a little something like this. You ready, guys? 1. Standing on the corner, watching all the girls go by.
Wesley, I don't understand. I thought you wanted to be alone with me.
I changed my mind.
Why? Was it something I said?
It's everything you say. You scare me.
I don't mean to. It's just every time we're together, I feel funny inside.
I mean, like when you get car sick?
I guess so. And I guess I was hoping you felt the same way.
Well, it's any consolation. I do feel a little nauseous.
You mean it? Well, look, it's just you're the first boy I ever really liked. And I just wanted to prove it to you in more than words.
All right. Go ahead. Get it over with. That's it?
Sure. What else is there?
Well, I don't know. There must be something.
Wesley, we're only 10.
Oh, yeah. I forget sometimes.
Standing on the corner, watching all the girls, watching all the girls, watching all the girls go by.
Sorry.
You don't know a better occupation. Matter of fact, neither do I. Standing on the corner, watching all the girls, watching all the...
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley, I thought you were in bed.
I was, but there's a piece of pie down here with my name on it.
Not anymore.
So listen, I just wanted to thank you for helping me with Beth. You know, giving me that advice.
Wesley, my advice was terrible.
So what? Things worked out okay anyway.
They usually do.
And it's okay you ate my pie. I'll just have a piece of Heather's candy.
Not your night, is it?
Dad? I'm sorry. You're the best Valentine I ever had.
If I may permit myself a few Valentine's Day thoughts. Heather has realized that, disappointment aside, her heart does indeed belong to Daddy. Kevin has been notified that the young savages will henceforth be playing to the beat of a different drummer. As for Wesley, I can only hope that his first kiss was as memorable as mine, so long ago. Maggie, you vixen. Kevin, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm getting ready for my college entrance exams. I'm taking the SATs this Saturday, and they told us we have to bring our own pencils.
I may be old-fashioned, but wouldn't it be more helpful to study?
Yeah, but I'd rather do this.
Morning.
Morning.
Well, and what are we in the mood for this morning?
A good night's sleep.
I thought you two turned in early last night.
We did.
Yeah, that was our mistake.
So how's the studying coming, Kev?
Oh, pretty good.
Come on, Marcia, we're going to be late.
Well, you keep it up, because those tests are very important for your
Yeah,
future.
I know. Because if I don't get good SATs, I won't get into a good college. And if I don't get into a good college, I'll never get a good job, right?
That's right, so you better be prepared.
Believe me, Mrs. Owens, when they say pencils up, Kevin will be more than ready. Wesley, turn that thing off and get ready for school.
I don't know, Mr. Belvedere. I think I better stay home today.
Oh, no, you're going. It's their turn to have you.
But I think I might be getting sick.
And what are the symptoms? Something good on TV? Or didn't you do your homework?
Maybe I didn't do my homework. But that's because I felt bad last night, too. Come on, Wes, are you still fooling around?
No, he's quite finished. Upstairs, Wesley, and get into your school things.
I don't have to. I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Wesley, what are you doing home?
Where have you been?
At the movies.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
What's going on?
Here, honey, you just keep this under your tongue, okay? Wesley got real sick at school, and the nurse tried to call here, but I guess you were out at the market.
Okay.
Anyway, they called me out of a lecture, and I went and picked him up.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing serious. Probably too many cookies.
Let's see. 102? Oh, you poor baby. Oh, honey. Honey, go upstairs, get under the covers, and I'll go bring you some nice hot soup.
Okay. Too many cookies? I think not.
I apologize, Wesley.
That's okay. I know how I can be sometimes. It's a little late for that.
How's he doing?
Poor little guy. I tried to perk him up with a couple of sports stories, but he just laid there in a daze.
Isn't that the typical reaction? What's that?
It's Wes. I guess he needs something.
Where did you get that bell? I'm coming, Wesley.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, honey.
Uh-oh. Girlfriend alert.
This is Rachel Kenning.
Hello.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Dad, she's not a pilgrim. She's Amish.
Oh, right. The folksy people with the buggies and stuff. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Have a seat, Rachel.
So, honey, where did you and Rachel meet?
Oh, I was coming out of the big library downtown, and I saw her wandering around, lost.
I was on my way back from visiting relatives in Ohio when my bus left without me. I didn't know they could do that.
Anyway, Dad, the next bus back to Lancaster isn't until tomorrow morning.
My family's expecting me tonight. They're going to be very worried.
Well, that's okay, Rachel. Just give him a call. Phone's right over there.
Oh, no, thank you.
What's the matter?
We're not really ones to go in for worldly innovations.
You know, Dad, modern stuff like electricity, appliances, zippers.
All right. Hey, but it'd be okay if I call for you, right?
Sure. I hope you know someone else who's got a phone. What is this magazine?
We call it TV Guide. It tells us what programs there are to watch on TV.
With all these entertainments so close at hand, how do you find time for all your sewing and canning and putting up preserves?
Oh, I manage.
Here we go, Rachel. A nice warm slice of apple pie.
Thank you, Mr. Belvedere.
It's homemade.
It's delicious, Mrs. Owens.
Well, there's my cue.
I'll go see what he needs, Mr. Belvedere. A woman's work is never done.
Okay, Rachel, let's go.
Go where?
Back to Lancaster. My dad said I could drive you.
Kevin, it's over 200 miles.
Yeah, I know, so we'd better get going. Come on.
Okay. Thank you for the pie.
Certainly.
It was a bit heavy on the cinnamon, but I suppose that's the man's touch.
It was nice meeting you, Rachel.
Wow, this is great. What do you call this place?
We call it the barn.
Oh, right. Anyway, it was real nice of your family to invite me to dinner. Sorry, I acted so stupid.
It's okay. My mother thought it was funny when you said, "Would thou please passeth me the potatoes?"
Yeah, your 13 brothers and sisters got at the big kick out of it, too. So, do all your people have such large families?
Mm-hmm. It gets the work done. Besides, there's not much else to do around here but have big families.
Nice horsey.
Oh, this is old Jack. He's almost 19. He took care of the plowing for a long time, and now we take care of him. I come out every night, and I brush him and give him a treat, keep him warm.
I'm going on 18.
Well, I'd best be getting back to the house.
Yeah, I'd best be getting going, too. Gotta get ready for my SATs.
What's an SAT?
Oh, it's this stupid test you have to take if you want to get anywhere.
We're lucky we don't have tests. But then we don't have anywhere to get.
Right.
Anyway, I want to thank you again for all your help. Most people wouldn't have gone to all that bother.
Oh, no, I didn't mind. I had a great time.
Me too.
I mean, it was something different.
Yeah, for me too.
Gee, what did I fall in?
Well, around here we call it...
Yeah, so do we. So do we.
Kevin's still not back yet?
Nope.
It's almost 2 in the morning.
Mrs. Owens, he'll be fine. He's probably just taken a wrong turn somewhere. Kevin's quite good at that.
Well, I just hope the kid doesn't wind up falling for Miss Sensible Shoes there. It's just she's kind of pretty and kind of strange. And Kevin really goes for that.
That's true.
Look, both of you, whether he likes the girl or not, Kevin is a very sensible young man, and I'm sure there's nothing to be concerned about.
Hi, I'm home.
Of course, I've been wrong before.
Well, honey, we were just getting a little worried.
Oh, I'm sorry. They asked me to stay for dinner, and I guess I just lost track of time.
Did you enlist?
No, I kind of messed up my own clothes when Rachel and I were rolling in the hay.
What's going on?
Honey, what are you doing up?
Well, I wanted some ice water, but somebody took my bell.
Now, who would do a thing like that?
We'll bring some up in a minute, Wes.
Okay. Am I delirious or is Kevin a rabbi?
No, you're delirious, champ. Your brother's fine.
Okay.
You are fine, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, sure, Dad. It's just going there is like going into a whole different world. I mean, fresh air and windmills and horse-drawn buggies. Did you know they make their own root beer?
Great, Kev.
Well, good night.
Morning.
Morning, everyone.
Isn't Kevin down yet?
I'll let him sleep. He's probably bush from last night.
Good morning, everybody.
Kevin, we thought you were still asleep.
Nah, just thought I'd get some chores in before breakfast.
Huh?
Chopped us up a mess of firewood. Looks like we're in for quite a cold spell.
Mess o' firewood?
Ooh, it's a nice fire, Kev.
Yeah, well, it hardly makes sense to waste money on heat when we've got a perfectly good fireplace.
Hey, Kev, when you fell in the hay last night, you didn't hit your head or anything, did you?
Yeah, I guess I kind of did. Well, I got to get ready for school. It's a long walk.
Mr. Belvedere, I'm ready for my lunch now. Mr. Belvedere, report to my room. Please.
Wesley!
What's the matter? Can't you hear me?
Wesley, where do you get that thing?
Dad gave it to me.
Oh. May I please see it for a moment?
No, you're just gonna hide it.
I'm not going to hide it. I'm just going to back over it with the car.
I wouldn't have to use it if I could stay down here. It's lonely upstairs.
All right, Wesley. You can camp out on the couch.
Thanks.
But just keep covered up, and I'll go and fix you a sandwich.
Okay.
Some bologna would be nice.
Hey, champ.
Hey, Mom. Hi, Dad. How's everybody's day?
Fine. What are you doing down here?
Mr. Belvedere insisted. I think he missed me.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Killer, how was school today?
Oh, fine. Anyway, I'm going to go out back and get the garden ready. I'm going to plant some stuff. See? I got rhubarb.
Great. And then maybe you can plant some root beer.
I thought you were going to study for your SATs.
Yeah, I was meaning to talk to you about that.
Well, go ahead.
I'm not taking them.
What do you mean?
I just don't see any reason to.
How about getting into a decent college?
Oh, no, that's okay, Dad. Because I'm not going to college.
What? Since when?
Since he got his head turned around by that broad in a bonnet, that's when.
Look, Dad, maybe I've just been taking another look at my life, and maybe I'm thinking there might be something better out there.
Like what? Being Amish?
They seem pretty happy.
Hey, I like being happy. Let's all be Amish. I mean, they don't have any electricity. Why should we?
Why are we doing this?
I'm not quite sure.
We're trying to help your brother, kitten. Snap him out of this Amish thing.
Why couldn't you meet a nice Jewish girl? They believe in television.
Hey, Brother Kevin. Why not pull up a chair and set a spell?
It's okay, Dad. Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, Kevin, do me a favor and tell everybody to wash up for dinner. It should be ready in about 15 hours or so.
So is everybody in on this? Trying to show me what a jerk I am?
Kevin, nobody thinks you're a jerk.
Dad does. He just thinks I've gone nuts over some broad in a bonnet.
Have you?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not just her. It's everything. I mean, people working the land, pulling together, knowing what you have to do and doing it. I mean, their whole life, it's so simple.
Certainly a lot simpler than those SATs, right, Kevin?
You take the dumb things and you do lousy, you're a failure. You do good and everybody just expects more from you.
That's called life.
Yeah, life here. Not in Lancaster. Look, there's no way you're gonna understand unless you go and see it for yourself.
Perhaps I should. Hello? Anyone to home? Rachel? Rachel?
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, you gave me a start.
Yes, I suppose it's hard to hear me over the sound of all that brushing.
So, what are you doing here? Is Kevin with you?
I'm afraid not. I just came to pick up his clothes.
Oh,
Something the matter?
no. It's just I was intending to bring them back to Kevin myself.
Really?
Yes, I mean, I want to visit him again. Besides, I only got to be in Pittsburgh for a few hours.
That's usually enough for most people.
But it's so exciting. I mean, all those big glass buildings and people rushing around in every direction, doing whatever they want. It must be a wonderful life.
It seems that you and Kevin have a great deal in common.
We do?
Anyway, I must get back to all that excitement. Goodbye, Rachel.
Goodbye. Oh, Mr. Belvedere, aren't you forgetting Kevin's clothes?
Yes, I am.
Hi, honey.
Hey, champ, no cartoons on?
Yes, but I think my time would be much better spent studying.
Must be the hat. Hey, Kev, going someplace?
Yeah, back to Lancaster. I'm gonna go see Rachel.
Are you coming back?
Yeah, Mom, I'm coming back.
Good, because your test is tomorrow.
Look, I already told you I'm not taking it.
Yeah, well, you're not taking the car either.
I know. I'm taking the bus.
Fine. Do what you want.
I'll go make some sandwiches for the trip.
Fine.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Howdy.
You know this is all your fault.
Why? What have I done?
Nothing.
What George means is that whenever there's a problem with the kids, we've gotten used to you know.
Butting in?
Yeah, what are you waiting for?
I'm sorry, George. I've been a bit busy. I'll see what I can do.
Hello, Mr. Belvedere.
How's this?
Rachel? Hello, Mrs. Owens. Mr. Owens. Is Kevin here?
Hey, Kev. Company.
Rachel, what are you doing here?
I came to see you.
Well, why are you dressed like that?
Why are you dressed like that?
Anyone in the mood for a piece of shoe-fly pie? I lifted one off a windowsill in Lancaster.
Come on, George. Wes, let's go.
Gee, it don't pay to be sick around here.
Doesn't.
You brought your clothes.
Yeah, I was on my way to get them. I was hoping we could go for another walk around the farm, or maybe go for a buggy ride.
Well, I was hoping maybe we could watch TV or go to a movie.
What do you want to do that for?
Because I never have.
But it's no big deal.
Neither is a buggy ride once you've done it 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, I guess so.
Look, Kevin, I didn't tell you, but I'm in the last month of my Rumspringa.
Hey, look, I just met you.
No, Kevin, Rumspringa is the word we use for our running around time. The year before we settle down and take on our adult responsibilities. It's just my running around time is almost run out. And I guess I'm a little scared.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Are you guys finished yet? Because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go ahead, Wes.
Yours is in the house?
Yeah. Isn't yours?
I think I better be going home now.
Mom, Dad, If it's okay with you guys, I'm gonna drive Rachel back to Lancaster.
And then what, champ?
And then come back here. Got my SATs tomorrow.
That's fine, honey.
Well, nice knowing all of you.
It was nice knowing you.
You coming straight home, partner?
Yeah, I guess. Unless, you want to go to a movie.
Yes. One of the outside ones where you sit in the car.
Rumspringa. Why fight it?
Oh, you're all hot and sweaty. I think you got the flu just like I did.
Imagine that.
You're lucky I got better just in time to take care of you.
Oh, I am blessed.
Open up. It's time to take your temperature.
I don't want to.
We could always do it the other way.
This will have to be a relatively brief entry, as I am still recovering from my bout with Wesley-itis. Kevin feels he did quite well on his SATs and is already scouting colleges. Apparently, he has abandoned his Amish aspirations and decided to enjoy the pressure and anxiety the rest of America has to offer. Well, my temperature hasn't abated yet. Still, there are some rewards to being ill. Wesley, I'm ready for my tea now.
I'm coming.
If you'd like a break, I'd be happy to slap you around.
I'm just trying to stay awake. You have any suggestions?
Yes, get some sleep.
I can't. I have to learn all these cases by the end of the week. So when Professor Hofstadter tells me to stand up and says, Brown versus the Board of Education, give me all the precedents, I'll be ready with a really good answer.
Mrs. Owens, I think all this studying is becoming counterproductive.
Yeah, I guess it gets to the point where you've learned everything there is to learn.
I reached that point in 1957. Go to bed.
Okay.
Stupid rat. That's it, cheese eater. Live it up while you can. Your days are numbered. Where'd you go now?
Dad, it's me.
What are you trying to do? Give your old man a heart attack?
No, I heard him too. I was gonna go up to the attic, pretend I was one of them. You know, flush him out.
It's okay, Wes. We'll get Ratso in the morning.
Right, Dad.
Hey, Champ, is your mom still studying?
No, I think she's coming up now.
Give me the mask. I'm gonna give her a little scare.
Great idea, Dad.
Not tonight, George.
Look at me.
Not now, I'm eating.
I'm a big, fat, disgusting blob. I hate myself.
All right, Heather. Now, what's the matter?
I gained 3 pounds.
Oh, no.
Hey, look, this is serious. All I ever do anymore is put on weight.
Heather, you're only 15. Your body is still changing.
So?
Your mother has a wonderful figure. I'm sure you'll turn out just like her.
You think so?
Unless you take after your father.
Thanks a lot.
Heather, you look fine. Believe me, it's all in your head.
Hey, Wes, Mr. Belvedere. How's it going, Chunky?
Mr. Belvedere, may I have another cup of coffee, please?
Here you go. And if that's not enough, you can call the Hills Brothers.
Thank you.
We're back.
Hey, look, Mr. Belvedere. Me and Dad are gonna be rat busters. See, we got traps and poison and pellets and all that good stuff.
George, wouldn't it be simpler to hire an exterminator?
Why should I pay some bozo $75 to do something I can do myself?
Yes, and for only $110.
Hi. What's he eating? Hi, Ange. Celery and chocolate chip ice cream. Oh. You know what else is good? Radishes and rainbow sherbet. So did you get the pills? Oh, yeah. Are you sure these things are going to make me lose weight? My mom took them for 2.5 months, and she's down to 240 pounds. Wow! Why are these prescription bottles always so hard to open?
What have you got there, Angela?
Oh, nothing, Mr. Bellyflop. And even if I did have pills, they're not for Heather. Angela.
What pills?
What's going on?
I'm not sure. You better ask Blondie.
Mom, they're only diet pills.
Where did you get these?
From my mom, but don't worry, she won't miss them. Look, I'm only going to take 1 or 2, just to lose some weight.
Heather, these are amphetamines.
Huh?
You know, speed, whites, pennies, uppers. I happened to catch Miami Vice.
The point is, these pills are dangerous. They don't just suppress your appetite, they affect your entire system. They make you hyper, they don't let you sleep, and they can be very addictive.
Gee, Mrs. Owens, you sure know a lot about this stuff. Oh, I forgot you grew up in the 60s. But if I don't take something, how am I ever going to lose any weight?
Heather, I hear there's a revolutionary new weight loss system called willpower.
Yeah?
Of course, I've only read about it, but I hear it works wonders.
That's a very good idea. Mr. Belvedere can put you on a sensible diet, and I'll take care of these.
And I'll take care of this.
Hey, Dad, I'm almost through cutting the cheese.
Good. Now we can start baiting the traps.
Yeah.
Mr. Belvedere wanted me to tell the great white hunters the dinner's in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, Kev, you want to help?
No thanks.
Hey, come on, Kev. Me and Westman are closing in for the kill.
Well, I don't really go in for this sort of stuff.
What's the matter? It's just a rat.
Well, it's still one of God's creatures, Dad. And I guess I still believe the needless slaughter of even the least of them diminishes me. But you guys have fun.
That's your mother's side talking. Come on, let's nail this guy. I think I found the place where he gets in. It's in the corner here.
Great. Hey, why don't you put one over here? Did you get them all ready, Dad?
No. But your trap sure works.
Mrs. Owens? I thought you were meeting your study group at 7.
Oh, God. Why didn't you wake me?
I thought I just did.
My keys.
Mr. Belvedere. Aha, you forgot the cookie.
Something the matter?
This isn't funny, Mr. Belvedere. It's like you don't trust me or something.
I don't. But cheer up. Tomorrow you have a treat. Plain yogurt on a rice cake. The survivors tell me it's delicious.
I'm never gonna lose any weight.
You can do whatever you set your mind to.
I don't know. I wish I had those stupid pills. I wonder what Mom did with them.
Hi, guys. Boy, did I have a great study group tonight. We reviewed 25 cases. We ordered 4 pizzas. I didn't have any. Maybe I'll go study some more. Wonder if the library's still open. See ya.
I think I know where they went.
Right, now twist. 2, 3. Punch it out. That's it. Punch it out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Knees out.
Heather, what are you doing?
Exercising.
Does your body know?
Hey, why should I do anything? Mom's probably losing weight just by taking those pills, and that's not even what she's taking them for.
Good morning. Sausage and waffles and bacon and juice are in the warmer. Help yourselves. Heather, I didn't forget about you. There are 2 poached eggs and half a grapefruit in the fridge. Oh, I hope you don't mind that I made breakfast, but busy hands are happy hands. That's what I say. George!
What do you want now?
It's breakfast time, silly.
Oh, I can handle that.
Boy, I can't believe Mom. She must have fixed 5 different kind of pancakes.
I think making her own syrup was a nice touch.
So what are we gonna do?
I'm not sure. It's so unlike your mother that I'm a bit stymied.
Maybe I should turn her into the cops. I mean, that's what all the other kids are doing.
Heather, I don't think we should send Mom up the river yet. What we should try and do is help her.
You think we should tell Dad?
Stupid rat. I'd like to rip his scrawny little guts out.
Perhaps another time. Problem, George?
Yeah, I just checked the attic. Bait's gone, the traps are sprung. I look over in the corner and there's the rat picking his teeth laughing at me.
That was uncalled for.
Hey, Dad. Did you catch him?
Afraid not, champ. He's not as stupid as I thought.
Probably feels the same way about you.
You gotta know how to pony. Like a Bonnie Maroney. Plessy versus Ferguson. And then you do the mashed potatoes.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just singing Land of a Thousand Dances by Cannibal and the Headhunters. What are you guys doing?
We're going up to the attic to wait for the rat.
Maybe I'll do some yard work. Hey, honey, what are you doing out here?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking about things, about life, wondering where it's all going, wondering if any of this makes any sense.
I'll rake later.
Yeah, sure, Mom.
Mrs. Owens.
Oh, everybody seems to be up.
It must be contagious.
Mom, what are you setting the table for? It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Just getting a jump on breakfast.
Why not cook a ham and get a jump on Easter?
Mom, you know what you're doing.
What's that, dear?
You're taking those pills.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Excuse me, I've got a lot of things to do.
Mom.
And even if I were taking them, I've only taken 1 or 2.
What about all that stuff you told me about it being speedy and addictive and real dangerous?
Heather, it's not the same for me as it is for you.
Sure, Mom.
You're young. You look fine. All this stuff about needing to lose weight is all in your mind. But my test tomorrow, it's very real. And I need those pills to stay awake and study because I've got to do well. You can understand that, can't you?
Yeah, I understand. You can say one thing and do whatever you want.
She'll understand when she gets older.
Good. Then perhaps she can explain it to me.
Sometimes you do things you wouldn't normally do just to help you get by. But I'm only taking them for this one exam and then never again.
With all due respect, Mrs. Owens, you're full of it. What about the next big test or the one after that? Or what about the night you graduate? You may want to stay up late and party. That's assuming, of course, that you do graduate. Because sooner or later, this stuff catches up with you.
I am trying to survive in a class where everyone is half my age and twice as smart. What am I supposed to do?
Why not do what the rest of us do? Get by on fear and adrenaline.
Well, if I want a lecture, I can get one at school.
Good morning, George. How was Rat Patrol?
Rotten. I'm up half the night with my bat in my hand. I fall asleep for 5 minutes. My sandwich is gone. My thermos is empty. How in the hell does a rat unscrew a thermos?
Counterclockwise?
Hey, honey.
Hey. I'm sorry I didn't come to bed last night.
Oh, I didn't notice. No, I mean, I didn't come to bed either. I must have been studying.
All right. Hey, so good luck with your oral thing today.
Thanks. Yeah, good luck with your rat.
You two have something very special.
I gotta go.
Do well.
Where are they?
Lose something?
My pills. They were in my purse, and now they're not. They didn't just get up and walk away.
Those ones might.
Mr. Belvedere, I have a test in an hour. I know you took them, so why... Here they are. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Paranoia's part of the fun.
All right, Mr. Amakost. If Lochner versus the state of New York doesn't, as you put it, ring a bell, how about Shelley versus Kramer?
I know Kramer versus Kramer.
That's it, Mr. Amakost. Keep your sense of humor. You'll certainly be needing it when you get your grade. Good afternoon. Miss Gantman, will you please send in my neck?
Hi. Sorry it took so long.
Owens, how nice to see you.
Oh, how nice to see you.
Make yourself comfortable. You may have a seat if you wish.
Thank you.
All right, Mrs. Owens, if you're fully prepared, this should be simple. I'll cite a case. You give a brief summary of the decision. I'll pose a few pertinent questions. You can stand if you like.
Thank you.
Fine. Now, what, if anything, can you tell me about the Youngstown Sheet and Tube Company versus Sawyer?
In the Youngstown Sheet and Tube Company versus Sawyer, the Supreme Court was called to rule upon the authority of the president to take possession of private property. In this case, ruling unconstitutional President Truman's seizure of the nation's steel mills to prevent a strike during the Korean War. The majority opinion was handed down by Justice Hugo Lafayette Black, with Justices Frankfurter Jackson, Douglas Clark, and Burton concurring. Don't you ever clean this place? And Justices Vinson, Reed, and Minton. The majority noted the president's power to issue the order must stem directly either from an act of Congress or from the Constitution itself. Further, the court reasoned there is no statute which expressly authorizes the president to take possession of private property, nor is there any act of Congress from which such power might fairly be implied.
Thank you, Mrs. Owens.
I know more.
I'm sure you do. But Mrs. Hofstede is expecting me home by Christmas. Good afternoon, Mrs. Owens.
You mean I'm finished?
Yes.
Thank you.
Have a nice nap?
Mr. Belvedere. Where's Professor Hofstadter?
He left right after he tucked you in.
Oh, no. He must think I'm such a jerk.
Yes, he does.
Did he say anything about the test?
I believe he said you passed.
I did?
He also wanted to know if you were available Tuesdays and Thursdays, whatever that means.
I guess I went a little out of control.
This time a little, next time a lot. Keep this up, and I wouldn't want you for an attorney. Neither would anyone else.
Look, I'm tired.
Really? Why not pop another of your friends?
No, thank you. I'm through with those pills.
Fine, then we can set them aside for Kevin. He starts college next year.
That's not even funny.
Oh, I am sorry. I forgot about the famous Marsha Owens double standard.
Okay, you're right. I shouldn't have taken them. But the important thing is I passed the test.
Yes. and failed everything else. Congratulations.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
How'd the test go?
I passed.
That's great.
How you doing?
Not bad. I come home, ask my daughter what's new. She says Mom's a speed freak. And Belvedere had to go pick her up because she crashed in the props office.
That's about right.
I don't get it. You're supposed to be the sensible one around here. But popping those pills is a lot dumber than anything I ever did.
Yes. And that's saying a lot. Excuse me.
Look, George, I was wrong, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I think there's someone else you should be telling that to. She's in the kitchen.
Hi, Ed. Having a little snack?
No, I'm eating a carrot. It's part of my diet. I can't take pills like some people.
I don't blame you for being mad at me.
Who's mad? I think it's great. You dress nice, go to law school, do drugs. Hey, I got the coolest mom on the block.
Look, Heather.
You're my mother. I look up to you. You're supposed to know what's right. I mean, whenever I'm going to do something, and I'm not quite sure if I should or not, I always ask myself, what would Mom think? And then if I think you think it was wrong, I don't do it. Or if I do it, I make sure you don't find out.
I thought that it was worth anything to pass that test. But it wasn't worth losing your respect.
So what do you want me to do?
I don't know. You could give me a second chance.
Yeah, I guess you've given me a few.
Thanks.
I hope you know you're grounded.
Yo, Mr. Belvedere, I'm stuck. I need a 6-letter word for airborne irritant.
How about Wesley?
Hey, I may be irritating, but I'm not airborne.
You will be if you don't get your feet off the coffee table.
All right, who's the wise guy?
What's the matter, George?
Somebody's helping that rat.
What?
Look, I could believe it when he stole the bait out of the trap. I even bought it when he emptied my thermos. But rats don't write notes.
Thanks for the cheese. Next time, leave some crackers.
Very funny, Belvedere.
Oh, don't look at me. I would have asked for cookies.
Hey, hold on. I know who's behind this, Mr. Humanitarian. With that big spiel about all God's creatures.
Hey, I didn't mean that junk. I just said it so I wouldn't have to help.
See, I started out wanting to kill him, but then I saw him sitting there with his whiskers and his cute little beady eyes. He didn't seem like a rat anymore. He seemed like one of the family.
Maybe one of your family.
Why didn't you tell me, pal? I'm not going to kill him if he's a friend of yours.
Thanks, Dad. And incidentally, I don't think he's a he, because he just had babies.
What?
Don't worry, I put him in one of Heather's drawers.
It's only 9:30, but the entire Owens household has already retired to their rooms. George and Marcia to get some much-needed rest, Wesley to tend his flock of squiggly little rodents, and Heather, in a last-ditch attempt to sweat off some pounds, has recruited Kevin to wrap her in cellophane before turning in. As for me, I'm trying to help the poor girl by removing everything from the kitchen that could possibly tempt her. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere,
Mm-hmm.
can I have some chocolate bits for breakfast?
You could, but I ate them all last night.
Oh, that's okay. I just wanted the free whistle.
There was the whistle. Just go and take a shower.
Morning, honey. Have a nice shower? Yeah, I saved you some hot water.
Looking at American League action, the Brewers clobbered the Angels 10-5. Cleveland edged Chicago 1-0, and the Mariners sailed past the Tigers 6-4. Turning to croquet. It was sticky wickets all around. I told you it was a slow day in sports. This is George Owens for Metro Sports. Back to you, Skip.
Getting ready for your TV debut?
Yeah, the thing is, this sportscasting thing's a whole new career for me, and I just hope I can pull it off.
Of course. It's only natural to be nervous.
I know.
I mean, I remember the first day I co-hosted Good Morning Nairobi. I got so rattled I completely forgot all my Swahili.
Look, Belvedere, thanks for trying to make me feel better, but you don't have to make things up.
I'm not making anything up.
Good morning, Nairobi.
They do have TV in Africa, George. Besides, as you know, I've done many different and surprising things in my life.
Oh, yeah? So how'd you get the job?
They saw me hosting Bulgarian Bandstand. Gotcha.
Mr. Belvedere.
Just one more dab under the eyes and we'll be all done.
Gee, I didn't think getting this stuff put on took so long.
It usually doesn't.
All set, George?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Stern. I just going over my copy here.
Good, good. Look, I just want you to relax and be yourself. That's why we hired you. Yeah, right. And listen, don't worry if Skip and the rest of the news team give you the cold shoulder at first. You know, Hank Gimel did the sports here for 16 years, and, well, it was sort of like a death in the family when I canned him. Yeah, you go out there and knock him dead, huh?
Hey. Hey. It's almost 6. Don't you think we should go sit down now? We run on. Oh. And, listen, I'm real sorry about old Hank getting fired. I know all you guys were pretty close.
You might say that.
I mean, he was a great sportscaster, and it's a real honor for me to be picking up where he left off.
I'll be sure to tell him that when I get home.
This news is boring. Why can't they just do the sports first? They'll be on.
Coming up next, a potential disaster in the making.
Maybe that's Dad.
I didn't miss George, did I?
No, he'll be on in a minute.
Boy, Mr. Belvedere, you should have seen it when they all ran in. Dad tripped over a cable and fell on the Mexican weatherman.
Well, maybe he'll do it again at 11.
And now to fill us in on today's happenings in sports, we have a new face here on the Metro desk, don't we, Skip?
I suppose. Of course, we all remember George as the former syndicated columnist with the Pittsburgh Bulletin, and I'm sure we're all going to enjoy his unique brand of humor and perspective on the sports scene. Go ahead.
Thanks, Skip, for those kind words, and I only hope I can be half as good as Hank Gimel was before me.
We'll see.
Turning to baseball action, it was 6-4, 2-0, and in a close one, 8-7 in 12 innings.
Hank used to tell us the teams.
It was the Pirates over the Phils 6-4. Chicago zapped Houston 2-0, and in a
Surprise!
So you guys really thought I was good?
Yeah, sure, Dad.
Yeah, you were great. They didn't can you, did they?
Not yet, champ.
Well, I thought you looked real handsome in your blazer.
Yeah, you were just a little nervous, that's all.
Screwed up all the scores.
Oh, I don't know. 110 to 93 seems reasonable for a hockey game.
Aw, come on, honey. It was your first night, and we all thought you did much better on the 11 o'clock show.
Yeah, you didn't knock over the weatherman or anybody.
Thanks, guys.
Anyway, I baked you a cake. See, it's in the shape of a TV set, and that's you in the middle.
Oh, yeah. It does look like me.
We'd have done a better job on the nose, only we ran out of icing.
I'm home. Hi, honey. How was school? Okay, I guess.
Heather, is everything okay?
Mom, if I ask you something, woman to woman, do you promise not to get hysterical on me?
No, honey. What is it?
What if there's this guy, and you really like him, and he's taking you to the drive-in tonight, and you know he's going to want to do more than just watch the movie, a lot more. Well, what do you do?
Well, I think I would tell him nicely, but firmly, that while I like him a lot and I enjoy his company, I'm not that kind of girl, and if he really cares about me, he'll respect my wishes.
Well, what if you're afraid you might be that kind of girl?
Go to your room. You're grounded.
Thanks, Mom. Hey, Mr. Belvedere. Can I have something before dinner?
How about a delousing?
Oh, hey, Mom. Wesley, you're filthy again. What's going on?
It's an experiment for my science class. I want to see how long it takes before stuff starts growing on me.
Well, you just march yourself upstairs right now, young man, and get in the tub.
I'm not taking a bath.
Then I'll give you one myself.
You can't see me naked. You're a girl.
Any luck with Wesley the Pooh?
He locked himself in his room.
We still have some tear gas left over from last time.
I don't know. There must be something else bothering him.
Not necessarily. A bit of prepubescent grunginess is to be expected. I'm sure Kevin went through a similar phase.
No. I started fires.
Well, I can't just let him stay like that.
Why not? Forcing him to bathe might make matters worse. Given enough time, I'm sure he'll come clean on his own.
If I wash my hands, can I have something to eat?
Come on down, honey.
You guys aren't going to throw me in the sink or something, are you?
No, honey, we're not going to make you do anything.
Yes, Wesley, you can stay as stinky as you like.
Oh, boy!
At this point, the identity of the anatomy class prankster remains unknown. However, university authorities promise a complete investigation.
Thank you, Skip. I hope one of those cadavers doesn't pop up in my backyard.
Yes, I'd certainly hate to run over a torso with my Toro. Anyway, that's the news for now. See you at 11. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, George, great show tonight.
Hey, Neil. I guess I'm starting to feel a little more at home.
And it shows. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that audience response has been very encouraging. There's just one small thing.
Oh?
Well, according to our research, George, you're skewing a little old.
Huh?
Well, you see, here at WBN, we're trying to appeal to a younger, more upwardly mobile audience. And, well, they want their sports from someone they can relate to, not Pop Warner.
So what am I supposed to do?
Well, not much, really. Maybe drop a few pounds, dress a little different. It's mostly just attitude.
All right.
That and a facelift. Dr. Adler,
We get a group rate. The game enough.
Morning.
It was just to show you how disgusting you are.
Oh, come on, Heather. Give your baby brother a little kiss.
I'm not brushing my teeth either.
So where's my breakfast?
In the dog dish outside.
Okay.
Hey, Marsh.
Hi, honey.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Hey, Dad.
What's everybody looking at?
We're not sure.
What happened to your hair, Dad?
Oh, this? I just touched it up a little. Well, what do you guys think?
Personally, I'd like to see you as a blonde.
Boy, and I thought my hair was dirty.
I dyed it, okay?
Somebody after you, Dad?
No. It's just they told me at the station I have to look younger.
Oh, and you do.
Yeah, Dad, you look real youthful.
Yeah, just like Jughead.
I'm gonna go wash my hair.
Your mother seems to like it.
Place looks pretty crowded. This Adler guy must be good.
I still think you should have talked to Marsh about this first.
Hey, it's not like I'm having the surgery done today. I just came to get an opinion.
I can give you that.
Just go tell him I'm here, okay? Hi. Could you pass me that magazine, please? Thanks. I guess I'm a little nervous. It's the first time I've ever been to this kind of doctor. Look, maybe this is none of my business, but you sure don't look like you need anything fixed. I mean, you're beautiful.
Mr. Brodsky, the doctor will see you now. Excuse me.
All right. Who's in the mood for some nice hot apple pie?
Ooh, I am.
Yeah, me too.
Good. Then go and buy one.
Whoa, before anybody goes running off, your old pop's got a little announcement to make. Can you hear me, Wes?
Right clear, Dad.
Anyway, you know how the station wants me to look a little younger?
Yeah?
Well, I went to sort of see this special doctor the other day. He told me I could take 10 years off my life.
You're gonna start smoking again?
No, he's going to make me look like this.
Chinese?
No, I'm getting a facelift.
A facelift?
Oh, can I watch?
Anyway, it's no big deal. They just cut your face off, stretch it out a little, sew it back on, and it's good as new.
Yeah.
That sounds great, Dad. Come on, Heather, let's go get that pie.
I don't know, honey. This is a big thing. I mean, you're talking about your face.
I know, it's just I'm on TV now. I got to think about my image.
But you never wanted to change it before. I just want to be sure that you're doing something you really want to do.
Sure I do.
Okay. Of course, I have gotten used to living with an older man. I might miss you.
All right, Wesley, you better come in now.
Why?
The wind shifted. The neighbors are complaining.
Very funny.
Beginning to get to you, too, eh?
No.
You know, Wesley, obviously being a filthy wretch isn't as gratifying as you'd hoped. So why don't you just go upstairs and take a bath?
No, thank you. I like being like this.
You know, at first I thought it was just a phase. But now I'm beginning to smell a rat. And that isn't easy with you around. Taking a trip down memory lane?
Oh, hey, Belvedere. Just looking at an old family album.
Ah. Who's that? Howdy Doody?
No, that's me when I was 10.
Hopefully they won't make you look that young.
You know, you see yourself every day, you don't notice the wrinkles and stuff sneaking up on you.
That's true.
But Dr. Adler said after I get my facelift, it'll be like sending me back in time 10 years.
You know, George, there's nothing wrong with a nip here and a tuck there, if that's what you want. But I don't think you do.
Are you kidding? I'm going ahead with this. Pretty soon you're going to be looking at a brand new George.
That's too bad. I was getting rather fond of the old one.
Whoa, go easy. I think 3 coats ought to be enough. Hey, Neil. Pretty soon you won't even need that stuff. Your face will be as smooth as a baby's butt.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
And listen, I haven't even told you the best part. What do you think of this? Metro News new face gets a new face. Huh?
Huh?
Well, we're going to make your operation a special feature. We'll have cameras there from admitting to surgery. We'll even be there when they take off the bandages. Oh, it's going to be great for sweets.
I got to run.
And although no witnesses in the drive-by shooting have stepped forward, police are continuing to search for the youth gang responsible. Skip?
Thank you, Tammy. And speaking of searching for youth, gang, next week begins our special series, Looking Younger in the 80s.
That's right, Skip. We'll be looking at the latest trends in exercise, diet, and cosmetic surgery. And we'll be getting a very personal perspective on that from our very own George Owens. Isn't that right, George?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. I'm kind of getting an overhaul on the old puss here. Turn back the mileage a little.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, after all, who wants to look old?
Who, indeed?
I do. What? I mean, I felt fine until people started saying how I needed more makeup. Well, research said I was skewing too old, whatever the hell that means. Well, I got 50 years' experience on this face. And I earned every wrinkle and every gray hair. And I don't care what anybody says. This baby's staying just the way it is. And as far as research goes, I skew better than most guys half my age. Back to you, Skip.
Tammy?
Hi, gang.
Oh, no, he's come already.
So, Dad, did they fire you?
No. I'm on a break. I got to be back for the 11 o'clock news.
Yeah? After what you said?
Well, they were pretty mad at first, but they must have got 50 phone calls from people saying how much they like me and I should stay the way I am.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, Mr. Stern even got a call from Eric Severide telling him how much he admired my courage and conviction.
Eric Severide, really?
It would have been Walter Cronkite, only I can't do him.
Can I come in?
Just a minute, Wesley. All right, come in. Oh, by the way, some Patty called.
She did? What'd she want?
I don't know, something about wanting to invite you to the backwoods dance.
I'm not going.
Wesley, does this invitation to the dance have anything to do with your sudden tubophobia?
Maybe. See, it's the kind of dance where the girls ask the boys, and I know this girl Patty who wants me to go with her. But I figured if I stayed real dirty and stinky, she'd never get close enough to ask me.
I wish you'd told me that, Wesley. I wouldn't have accepted for you.
Oh, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. She'll be over at 7.
So I guess this means the tub, huh?
No, Wesley. I'm afraid it means the patio. Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Even as I write this, Kevin and Heather are still working on Wesley. They've only reached the second layer of filth, and I think we may have to try sandblasting. Speaking of sandblasting, George's facelift is no longer an issue at the station. They've decided instead to film Skip's hernia operation. Now that's entertainment. This American obsession with youth and physical beauty has always puzzled me. I believe it was the poet Virgil who warned, "Trust such an enchanting face." I suppose that's why people never believe me.
Coming up on Nightline with Ted Koppel, the Panama and Honduras emergencies. Behind it all, the U.S. war on drug traffickers. Nightline looks at the story tonight. Wednesday afternoon, Charlie and Jed, best friends until a secret drives one to suicide in a desperate exit. The ABC After School Special.
Here we go, George.
La 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 la. Guess what we're doing?
Making my ears bleed?
Aunt and I are going out for spring chorus at school.
Oh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be real interesting. You learn a lot about music theory, harmonic method. And the best part is, you get excused from gym.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but to join a chorus, don't you have to be able to sing?
Oh, no, it's school policy. If you show up, they have to take you.
Oh, well, in that case, you two will stand a very good chance.
La 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 la.
Oh, nuts.
Stupid thing.
Wesley?
Hallelujah! Hallelujah, Mr. Belvedere. I've seen the light. Yes, sir. No more TV for me. I'm going right upstairs and get myself ready for school. Sweet school bus.
That's funny. I always thought I'd be the first to snap.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
It was a one-eyed, one more time, purple people eater. Underworld climb, purple people eater. I like short shorts. Sure looks strange to me. One-eyed?
Very nice, Angela. It's amazing how well that song holds up. All right, is there a Danny Murphy here?
Oh, right here, Mr. Grant. I think I'm a tenor.
At this point, anything would be nice.
Our things in Glockamora. Is that little brook still leaping there? Does it still run down through Donegal?
Boy, what a stupid song.
How are things in Glockamora this fine day?
Danny. Oh, I'm sure that we'll be hearing a lot from you. All right, well, that's it for today. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. Dan?
Your breath spray. Huh? Why? I'm gonna go talk to him. But he's a senior. Just watch. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
No, that's okay, that's okay.
Anyway, I really liked you singing.
Oh, thanks. You were really good, too.
Well, I haven't sung anything yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just being polite. I was raised that way. Oh, excuse me. No, that's okay. You don't have to do this.
Oh, yes, I do. I was raised that way, too.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
Anyway, I was just going to go over to the water fountain. Do you want to come?
Hey, they have a great water fountain at the Cinemaplex at the mall. Maybe we could go there. Say tomorrow night around 8?
Huh? Oh, sure. Great. That'll be fine.
Danny?
Yeah?
Don't you want to know where I live?
Yeah. I guess you better tell me your name, too. Come on, Dad. We're missing half the game.
I know.
Watch out, Dad. You're going to break it.
Here we go, sports fans.
Forget it, Belvedere. TV's broken.
Really? My prayers have been answered.
Great. What are we going to do about the game?
Who cares about the game? Pee-wee's Playhouse is on tomorrow.
Hey, that's right. Come on, guys. We're going down to Looney Louie's and get us a new one.
All right. Get to do what?
Television.
Well, apparently old Nellie here is on the fritz.
Well, why can't we just get it fixed?
Are you kidding? The last time it was in the shop, we didn't get it back for 2 days.
Yes, I remember. That was when you sat in front of the clothes dryer, watching your shorts spin.
So what are you supposed to do when the TV's broken?
Oh, several things come to mind. Reading a book, trying a new hobby, or perhaps even engaging in the simple art of conversation.
Nah.
Maybe Mr. Belvedere has a point. I mean, we hardly ever talk to each other anymore. All we ever do is sit in front of that box.
Well, so?
So maybe we could live without it for a few days.
Well, what's so funny?
Nothing. I was just trying to picture all you boobs without the tube, so to speak.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll bet we can live without that thing just as long as you can.
Uh-huh.
A month. Maybe even more.
Huh?
You're on. Say $50?
Fine. Come on, Marsh. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, okay. Hey, what about us? What are we supposed to do?
Get your own hobby.
I'm home. Oh, I guess everybody went to bed. Come on in. Danny.
Yeah? Oh. Well, I gotta go.
Huh? Danny, are you okay?
Oh, look, Heather, there's something I gotta tell you that I really should have told you before.
Oh, that's okay. There's somebody you like better, right?
Well, sort of. I'm going to be a priest.
You are? Oh, it's because of me, isn't it? I knew I was being too pushy.
Oh, Heather, it's got nothing to do with you. I decided a long time ago.
Oh, God, and I dragged you to see Dirty Dancing. No wonder you wouldn't look up.
Heather.
Oh, God. I just said, oh, God.
What's going on, kitten? This dirtbag bothering you?
No, it's okay, Dad. This is Danny. He's going to be a priest.
Oh, yeah? Oh, in that case, stop by any time.
Well, I guess I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Sure.
Not that you still care, but I really had a nice time tonight.
Well, yeah, me too. So do you want to do it again?
You mean you'd still like to go out with me?
Sure, why not? I mean, maybe we could see a nice Catholic movie like The Bells of St. Mary's or The Exorcist or something.
I'd like that.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, I'm home.
Hello, Wesley.
So, want to hear about my day at school?
Not at all.
Well, I'd like to hear about your day. Sweep anything interesting under the rug?
Wesley, what are you doing?
Talking. I mean, we're not watching TV anymore, so I'm practicing the simple art of conversation, just like you said we should.
Wonderful. Now go practice on somebody else.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, you gotta help me decide. Which dress do you think is the most parochial?
Another date with Danny?
Yeah, he's taking me to see a musical about Pope Urban II. I think it's called The Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Crusades.
I have the soundtrack. So, you've been seeing quite a bit of Danny lately?
Well, yeah, I feel really comfortable with him. I mean, he's cute and he's thoughtful and, well, since he's going to be a priest, there's no pressure, you know, with sex and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, we went to the drive-in the other night and I actually saw the movie all the way through.
Congratulations.
Well, I'm going to take a shower, so let me know what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Nice try, big guy. But I still miss the TV.
All right, everybody. Ready? Very nice, people, and you too, Angela. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow.
You were great.
Hey, Heather. Can I talk to you for a minute in private?
Oh, sure. I'll see you later, Ange.
That's okay. I really shouldn't talk anyways. Mr. Grant says I have to pamper my throat.
So what's up?
Nothing. It's just grad night's coming up next week, and there's going to be all sorts of parties and stuff, and I just thought it would be nice if we could go together.
Oh, sure. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah. Since it's going to be my last big night out, you know, before I enter the seminary and become a priest, I also thought it would be nice if we could sleep together, too.
Huh? Oh, this is crazy. I don't believe this is happening.
Are you sure Danny said sleep together? I mean, he is Irish. Maybe he meant weep together.
Oh, this is all my fault. I mean, there he was, a nice little monk, until Heather the Hussy comes along and leads him into temptation. I might as well just offered him an apple.
You mean he forgot his lunch, too?
Oh, that's it. Forget it. I'm not going to do it. I mean, we're not ready, and I'm too young. And besides, he's going to be a priest.
That's true.
On the other hand, I do care about him a lot, and when he's locked away in some monastery on some mountaintop, he may never, ever have a chance like this again. I mean, in his whole life on this entire mixed-up planet, I could be his one and only love.
That's true, too.
Well, when he comes over tonight, what am I going to tell him?
Beats me.
Well, thanks, Ange. You're a great big help.
Sure.
And if you need any more advice, just give me a call.
See you, Mr. Bunny Hopper.
Simon says, put your hands up in the air. Simon says, put them down. Simon says, put your finger in your ear. Simon says, put your finger in your other ear. Take them out. Ha-ha, Mr. Belvedere, you're out. I didn't say Simon says.
Oh, phooey. Now I shall have to go and read like a normal person.
Come on, big guy, you can still play.
No, it's quite all right.
Oh, please, Mr. Belvedere. We just want you to be part of our newfound family fun.
Yeah, we could play musical chairs again. Dad had them all reinforced.
Simon says, sit on it.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere. Is it okay if I come in?
Certainly, Danny. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, no reason. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
I'll leave you two alone.
So, how you doing?
Okay, I guess.
Anyway, I dug up my old notes from Pennsylvania history. You better study them, because Mr. Phillips' test can be pretty hard.
I will.
Good.
No, I mean I will. You know what we were talking about?
Huh? You will?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Wow, Heather. That's great. I mean, when I asked you, I don't know what got into me, but I never felt like this before, and you look so pretty and understanding, and now you said yes, and I still can't believe it. And I guess what I'm really trying to say is, thanks a lot.
Sure.
Oh, Heather.
Oh, hello, Mr. Belvedere. Everybody's looking for you.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm hiding out here. So, are you excited about tonight?
Huh?
Well, I mean, going out on grad night. It isn't every day you get the chance to go out all night and party.
Oh, yeah, right.
Heather, something wrong? I mean, did something happen between you and Danny?
No, not yet. I mean, you know how Danny is going into the seminary next month?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he asked me to sleep with him before he gets there. And I said I would. Tonight.
I see.
Hey, look, I know what you're thinking. It's wrong and it's stupid, and we'll probably live to regret it the rest of our miserable lives. But that's no reason not to, and I don't care what you say, you're not going to stop us.
Well, then. May I ask one small question?
Sure.
This graduation present of yours to Danny, where do you intend to unwrap it?
We're not sure. Why?
Well, look, I don't approve at all of what you're doing, but if you insist on doing it, at least make it someplace with charm and dignity. And not the no-tell motel.
Oh, yeah? Like where?
As it happens, I have just the place.
Yes, ma'am. Your reservation is confirmed for next Friday. Well, thank you for calling the Normandy Inn.
Evening, Gerald.
Mr. Clara, I didn't hear you come in.
Life hasn't been the same since I got my Reeboks. Anyway, it looks like business is picking up.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You and the other sisters have really made a go of this place since you took it over. Why, if things keep going like this, there really will be no room at the inn.
If anyone needs me, I'll be down in the wine cellar.
Yes.
Danny, what are we doing? We look ridiculous.
I already told you. They'll never give us a room unless we look older.
We don't look old. We look stupid.
Just remember, we're the Petersons from Patterson.
I thought we were the Pattersons from Peterson.
Oh, just let me handle this.
Oh, hi, folks. Welcome to the Normandy Inn.
Thank you. As you can see, we're on our honeymoon, and my new wife and I would like a room, please.
Sure thing, General. Name?
Patterson. Peterson.
But your name tag there says Eisenhower.
Oh, yeah, well,
That's his maiden name.
Oh, well, then just sign right here, please. You're in room number 11 upstairs. It's a real nice one.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you folks have any luggage?
We don't need any.
We're wearing our pajamas under these.
good night.
Well, it's a nice room.
Yeah.
Hey, look in the moonlight. There's a real pretty view of the vineyard. Oh, look, they have a chapel out there, too. I guess they use that for weddings and stuff. Maybe we should have gotten married there. Danny, are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a little stuffy in here, that's all.
Well, why don't you take off your coat?
Yeah, good idea.
Danny, we don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Oh, of course I want to. Unless you don't want to.
No, I want to, unless you've changed your mind.
Oh, not me.
Great. Me neither.
in the garden.
Huh?
It's on the house.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I think it was a sign. Oh, look, Heather, I'm sorry. I never should have brought you here.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not. Oh, a priest is supposed to help people with their problems, not make a whole bunch of new ones.
I guess you never seen the Thornbirds.
I mean, ever since I was an altar boy, I wanted to be someone like Father Cardoza. Someone people looked up to. Someone people trusted. Oh, boy, what kind of priest am I going to make? I can't even trust myself.
But, Danny, nothing happened.
Oh, but it almost did, and that would have been wrong. The worst part is I used you. Look, the only reason you're here tonight is because I made you feel sorry for me.
No, you didn't. I came here because I wanted to.
Yeah, right.
Hey, look, I'm the one that bumped into you, remember? And I guess I have a confession to make, too. Deep down, I was hoping you'd like me even more than God. And that way you wouldn't have to go away. That's not blasphemy, is it?
No. But we better get out of here. Just to be on the safe side.
Right.
You know, someday you're going to make someone a beautiful bride. Maybe I'll even get to marry you. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I'm home.
You're back early. Something go wrong with the virgin sacrifice?
Yeah, real funny, Mr. Belvedere. That place you sent us to is run by nuns.
It was.
Anyway, nothing happened between me and Danny, but I'm sure you probably already knew that.
I think it was for the best.
Yeah, I guess. Although it would have been nice being someone's one and only love.
I'm sure as far as Danny's concerned, you always will be.
Good night, Mr. Belvedere.
All right, family. I surrender. I know when I'm licked.
What are you talking about, Mr. Belvedere?
Simply by depriving you of your television set, I've deprived myself of my sanity. It's time this relentless family hour came to a stop.
So what'd you do, Mr. Belvedere? Get the old set fixed?
No, Wesley, something better. Wheel it in, boys.
Oh, right. This is great, Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah, the screen's so big we can even see around you.
Hey, big guy, you didn't have to do this.
Oh, yes, I did. And with any luck, you'll never stop sitting in front of it. Excuse me.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
At any rate, Danny and Heather are still good friends and back on a platonic footing. Tonight, I recommended they see Heaven Knows Mr. Allison, the story of a frustrated Marine sharing a deserted island with a nun. I thought it might make a nice change of pace. As for the rest of the Owenses, I'm happy to report they spent 72 straight hours in front of their new TV. It's been pure bliss, having practically the entire house to myself. If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have put it outside.
the class would like to wish you all the best and a happy holiday.
Can we sing now?
If you like, but I did wish them a happy holiday.
Sunday at 7, celebrate the new year with Incredible Kids on Incredible Sunday. Then
Hi, Wes. Hi, Mr. Bellyflop.
Angela,
My parents signed the consent form so I can go.
back to Pluto, I hope.
Angela and I want to help the homeless of Pittsburgh, so we're going to volunteer to shelter downtown.
Oh?
Yeah, we're going to cook them breakfast.
I thought you wanted to help the homeless, not kill them.
I think what you're doing is very laudable.
Well, we both have been very fortunate, and we want to do something for people who have less than us. Not only that, we get out of study hall.
Angela, your compassion is an inspiration to us all.
Can I go too?
What for?
Maybe I'll meet a hobo and he can teach me how to hop a freight to nowhere.
I'll teach you, Wesley. I'll even give you a little boost.
Come on, George, we're going to be late for the funeral.
There's been a passing?
Oh, yes, Barney, one of George's golfing buddies. I'm afraid George is taking it kind of hard.
Let's hit it.
I've never seen him look so devastated.
George.
Hey, I know what you're going to say. This isn't right for a funeral.
Not unless it's for Bubbles the chimp.
Look, all the pallbearers are dressing like this.
Oh, what's the minister wearing? Bermuda shorts?
Barney wanted his funeral on a golf course. It's where he spent his happiest hours.
I'm sorry, George. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. A funeral is a solemn event.
That's right. Come on, Marsh. We're riding in the lead golf cart.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Hey, Ange, how's my French toast moving? Great. I think they really like it.
Hey, am I supposed to eat this or resole my shoes with it?
How are you girls doing?
Okay, I guess, except I didn't know we'd be so busy.
Yeah, where do all these people come from?
Same place that we do, except somewhere they got off the track. Job loss, disability, mental illness, drug abuse.
I had a cousin who was homeless, but he just forgot his zip code.
Why don't I spell you here and you girls can go clear some tables?
Wow, Heather, we already got a promotion. Right. Let me help you with that.
Hands off, Blondie.
I wasn't going to take anything.
Sure, you and the cops, welfare, and the feds. Everybody wants my stuff.
Sorry. So, do you wear contacts? Just trying to make conversation.
Napkin, 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 napkin.
Did you lose this?
Oh, my earrings, thanks.
You're welcome. My name's Tom.
Oh, I'm Heather.
This your first day?
Yeah, some pretty strange people around here.
Yeah, huh?
I don't know whether I should be scared of them or feel sorry for them.
Yeah, me neither.
So how long have you been a volunteer?
Oh, I'm not. I live here.
Oh, hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, back from the fairway farewell?
Yeah.
Actually, it was a very nice service.
Yeah, until some bozo sliced his drive into the casket.
Well, I'm going to soak my feet. That's the last time I wear heels in a sand trap.
I'm sorry about your friend, George. Were you close?
Hey, he was in my foursome at the club. He'd always shave off a stroke at the par fives. Back at the clubhouse, we'd play a little poker. He'd cheat, leave when he was ahead, sign my name on his tab.
Friends like that are hard to find.
It's just, here's a guy about my age. Makes you think.
Certainly does. About what?
You know, life and death.
Well, George, we live and then we die.
Speak for yourself.
My point is not to worry. While we have life, we should enjoy it.
I guess you're right, big guy. No point moping.
Hey, Dad, want to toss it around?
What are you trying to do, kill me?
Angela, I need some plates.
Here you go. Hi, Tom.
Oh, hi, Heather. Like my new shirt?
It's real nice.
I found it in the dumpster. People throw away really good stuff.
So you got a date?
No, I'm going on a job interview.
Oh, isn't this your job?
Oh, I'm just helping out while I stay here. I like to keep busy.
Oh, well, good luck at your interview. You must be pretty excited, huh?
Yeah, I haven't had a real job in 2 years.
2 whole years? That's awful.
Well, it's hard when they ask for an address and phone number and you don't have an address and phone number.
Hi. I didn't get a chance to introduce myself to you yesterday. I'm Angela.
Good for you.
You know, just because you have a terrible, miserable life of hopelessness doesn't mean you can't say a friendly hello.
What makes you think my life's so miserable?
Well, you live on the streets. You're dirty and grungy and kind of smelly. No offense.
None taken. Besides, you're the one who stinks.
What?
That perfume. Just another product of the capitalist consumer conspiracy.
No, it's Forever Crystal.
Look, Blondie, everything I need in the world is right here where I can get at it. Real simple.
You make it sound like living this way is good.
I'm totally free and unfettered by the trappings of modern civilization. Can you say that?
No, but I can say rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Hi, Dad. Finally returning that plunger I borrowed.
Oh, you didn't have to, Kev. It was sort of a housewarming gift.
Gee, thanks.
You know how to read these blood pressure things?
Oh, yeah, I learned how when I was a nurse's aide. You're 30/10.
Is that good?
Not really. You're dead.
I ordered 8 years of Time magazine for this stupid thing.
Come on, Dad. What are you worried about? You seem like a healthy kind of guy.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Then again, you never know.
What do you mean?
Well, when I worked at the hospital, there was this guy about your age. He came in for a hair transplant. An hour later, he was on a slab in the morgue.
Yeah?
And another guy, he had an ingrown toenail. Next day, they were spreading his ashes over the Monongahela.
Huh?
Whoops, gotta get to class. Hey, listen, I'll come back later and tell you about some more dead guys. See ya.
Expecting a close encounter? Well, you hardly touched your dinner, although you sculpted it very well.
I saw Doc Elliott this afternoon.
I hope it's not bad news.
I'm in perfect health.
Oh, George, I am sorry.
I don't understand. Barney had a checkup from Doc Elliott a week before he croaked, and he was fine, too.
Any idea what caused Barney's sudden demise?
He died in the saddle.
Oh, you mean horseback riding?
No. You know, between the fluffy whites.
He fell into a meringue?
He died in bed with his wife.
Oh, you mean chiming Big Ben?
Whatever.
George, it was a fluke.
Yeah, but it was a fluke that killed him.
Oh, it's such a clear and beautiful night. All the stars are out. It's kind of romantic. I'll be upstairs.
doubts my exasperation.
Hi, everyone. I brought a surprise. Homemade cookies. I didn't bake them. Hello again.
Look who's here, little Mary Sunstroke.
Looks like you got a lot of stuff in there.
Yep, place for everything and everything in its place.
Hey. Hi, Tom. I brought you a cookie.
Oh, thanks.
So did you get the job?
Oh, nah. There must have been 100 people there. I didn't stand a chance.
You'll do better next time.
These are for you.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Williams. You're very nice.
I feel terrible about this.
Oh, that's okay. A rule is a rule.
What's going on?
It's our policy here at the shelter. People can only stay 2 weeks.
It's not fair.
Heather, we have to turn away dozens of people every day. That's not fair either.
Hey, I'll be okay. I got a great spot under the turnpike. If nobody took it.
Come on in, Tom.
You sure this is a good idea?
Don't worry. You'll stay in the attic. No one will ever know you're here.
Hello, Heather.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
How did my cookies go over?
Great, Mr. Belvedere. Well, good night.
Brazil nuts.
Huh?
That's the secret to the recipe. I got it after a wild weekend in Rio with Mrs. Fields.
Well, good night.
Anything wrong?
Why should something be wrong?
No reason. But if Wesley had that look on his face, I'd be sleeping tonight with a gun.
George, where are you going now?
I'm going to make a sandwich.
Another one?
I had Chinese for lunch. Go to sleep.
That was close.
Do you mind? I need my binoculars. Henrietta Huffnagel left her blinds open.
Okay.
Here. Is something going on?
No?
Is there someone hiding in the closet?
Yeah, there's a man in there. Some guy I picked up off the street.
Guess that's the only way you're gonna get one.
Oh, no, Marsh, not the feather trick. Good morning. Hey, get that thing out of my face.
I'm sorry, George. I just love doing that. I always have.
Guess I fell asleep watching the tube.
Or trying to avoid something else.
Morning.
Bingo.
I waited up for you.
Yeah, well, I think I'm coming down with a cold. I don't want to spread it around.
I'd say you're spreading it around rather well.
I think I better go up and take some aspirin or something.
I hope I don't have to sleep alone again tonight.
Don't look at me.
I don't know if this is going to work, Heather.
Oh, yes, it will. At least until we can find you a job. Here, look. Here's one that pays $25,000 a year with medical benefits, full dental, and daycare.
What is it?
Divisional Multi-System Program Analyst. I don't know what it is either.
Oh, I'll get it.
Oh, no, Tom. You're supposed to stay here, remember? Coming. Hi, Ange. Come on in. Hi. What is all this? It's my stuff. Now I'm in total control of my life. Everything I need is right here. My clothes, my books, my records, even Mr. Beaver. Angela, get real. Hi, Hi, Tom.
Oh, hi, Angela. Like your shopping cart.
Thanks. I got it at a supermarket. Tom, what are you doing?
Just helping out.
I told you have to stay in the attic or they'll find you.
Oh, that's right.
Is it me or does Tom seem a little weird? Why don't you ask Mr. Beaver? Come on, Angela. I'll drive to the store.
When did I polish this?
Hey, big guy. Is the coast clear?
Yes, George, your wife is upstairs taking another cold shower.
Good. Why can't she leave me alone?
Beats the hell out of me.
Hey, it's not just Marcia either. All of a sudden, every woman I meet wants my bot. My secretary, some meter maid, even the cashier at Lumberama. She tried to slip me a free can of spackle.
George, I think you're just imagining all this because you're obsessed with Whoopi.
Hi, my name's Yvette, and I'm selling waterless cookware. Is your wife available?
No.
Want to steam some vegetables?
I guess you're just a meat and potatoes man.
Hi, Mr. Botulism.
Hello, Angela. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm sure there's an irrational explanation for it.
You mean this? These are all my earthly belongings. I've dropped out of society.
I'll drink to that.
Now I'm free. Free as the breeze.
That must be what I hear whistling between your ears.
Hi, Aunt. Hi, Ed.
Oh, hello, Heather. I want to thank you for all that extra cleaning that you've been doing.
Huh?
Well, you know, the banisters, the window blinds, the lampshades. That was you, wasn't it?
Well, sure. Who else could it be? Maybe it was Tom. Angela. Sorry, it couldn't have been Tom. He stays in the attic all day.
For crying out loud, Marsh. Get your mind out of the gutter. Hi, nice jacket. Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm Tom. I live here. Who are you?
Oh, I see you two have met.
So I brought Tom here until I could get him a job in a place of his own.
I thought I heard noises in the attic. I just assumed that's where you were sleeping.
Well, I thought we had a squirrel up there. I even put out some poison pellets.
My God, I thought those were licorice bits.
Hey, everybody, there's some guy up in the attic.
We know, Wes.
You do?
He's a homeless man your sister's been trying to hide.
You mean you were telling me the truth? You're really warped.
Hey, look, kitten, I feel sorry for the guy, but he just can't stay here.
But he's not bothering anyone.
Heather, your heart is in the right place, but I'm afraid your father's right.
Don't get mad at Heather. It's my fault.
Hey, look, Tom. We're not blaming you or anyone else. I know times are tough.
Well, here's your clothes, Mr. Owens.
Oh, no, you keep them. And, here's a couple of bucks for you.
No, thanks. I already ate your food and stayed at your house.
Well, so does Belvedere, and we pay him.
Take it, Tom.
Thanks. Maybe I can buy some new boots.
Wait, Tom, maybe you can stay with Angela.
Hasn't he suffered enough?
So what are we going to do? Just throw him out?
Heather.
Oh, sure. Give him a few bucks, forget about him, and maybe the problem will go away. Well, it won't. There are a million of Toms out there, and no one even gives a damn. What kind of world is this? Tom? Tom? Mr. Belvedere, what is this place?
It's a residential hotel. Mind the concierge?
Well, wait a second. That's the shelter's address in case he needs a meal.
Ah, here we are.
Tom.
Hi, Heather. Hi, Mr. Belvedere. Come on in.
Thank you.
You like my new apartment?
You live here?
Well, it's not as nice as your attic, but it's all I could afford on my new salary.
You mean you found a job?
Mr. Belvedere got me a job at Donut World.
I carry a lot of weight around there.
Right now I mix the dough, but if I do good, They'll let me dip them in chocolate icing and put sprinkles on them and maybe even squirt jelly in the jelly donuts. What's the matter, Heather? You look sad.
It's just the newspaper's filled with all these really good jobs. Better than working in some donut shop.
I can't get those jobs. They said I wasn't qualified.
Yeah, but you could get into a job training program or something.
Heather, I like my job. It's fun. Besides, I get to meet a lot of nice policemen.
Yeah, but Tom, with a better job, you could afford a really nice place. Don't you want a balcony and a stereo and a trash compactor?
Gee, I got a roof over my head and a bed to sleep in with blankets and everything. I thought I was doing pretty good.
You know something? You're right. You're doing great. I'm really proud of you.
Heather, I think it's time we should go. Tom has to be up early in the morning.
Yeah, I got to be at Donut World at 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. I'll be there at 4:15.
Thanks, Mr. Belvedere, for getting him that job. It was really nice of you. I just wish there was more I could do.
Oh, Heather. If everybody cared as much as you did, there'd be far less people sleeping in cardboard boxes and on steam grates.
Why should anyone have to sleep on a steam grate?
Why, indeed.
Hi, George.
Uh-oh.
I was at the club today. Guess what happened?
You made a hole-in-one and they gave you a free divot fixer?
I had lunch with the wives of your golfing buddies.
Yeah?
Yeah. And you know how girls talk. Well, it seems like we've all been feeling a little neglected lately.
What do you know?
And there's this rumor going around about what really happened to Barney. I was beginning to think it was me.
Belvedere!
You went shopping. At the movies with Heather.
Actually, my heart's starting to pound.
It's a muscle. It needs exercise.
What if I die?
You'll have a smile on your face.
You know, come to think of it, so did Barney.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Heather continues to volunteer at the shelter. Tom stops by from time to time, usually with a generous donation from Donut World. Meanwhile, the supermarket reclaimed Angela's shopping cart, leaving her with no choice but to return to civilization. Talk about paradise lost. As for George, he somehow survived his close encounter with Marcia. And since then, I haven't seen much of either of them. Paradise regained. To celebrate this season of goodwill, the Owenses have pleasantly surprised me by agreeing to be on their best behavior. From all of us, happy holidays!
Let me help. Oh, thanks, Ed. You know, Mom, this was the best Christmas ever. Really? Yeah, I mean, it was perfect. We were all together, trimming the tree, singing Christmas carols. Dad didn't even make us watch Perry Como's Christmas